The Indigenous population in Canada grew by 9.7% between 2016 and 2021, according to Statistics Canada. This outstrips the non-Indigenous population, which grew by 5.3%. However, this number is lower than 2016 growth, which was almost 19%. Christopher Penny is with Stats Canada.
We see differences when it comes to Inuit, Métis, and First Nations, and we see differences at the regional level as well. So we see Métis growth has slowed, and we see First Nations with registry status has slowed. Again, all still higher than the non-Indigenous population.
He says the lower growth rate may be due to a number of factors.
But we also see other growth from response mobility, and this is people that are answering the census differently in one year than they do in the past. And this can be due to a number of factors. There have been a number of court decisions or legislative changes that have changed the requirements or the eligibility for the Indian Act or for other agreements. There are the signatures of modern treaties or other modern agreements.
Indigenous Services Canada Minister Patty Hajdu says she also doesn't know why the growth rate slowed, but she says the government sees an overall growing Indigenous population as a tremendous opportunity.
That means that Indigenous people have amongst the youngest population that they are serving in their own communities. It means that there's an opportunity to invest in young people so they reach their full potential. It means that we have a growing population within Canada that is actually the envy of the G7.
The Stats Canada numbers also show a rapidly rising Indigenous population in urban centres. This includes a major growth of Inuit population living outside Inuit Nunavut at almost 24%. Hajdu says this shows the importance of the government working with partners like Indigenous Friendship Centres to provide services.
That are looking at things like how to access higher education, how to manage the bureaucracy of living in an urban setting, how to fill out important forms for the federal government, like tax forms that allow them to collect Canada Child benefits.
APTN reached out to the Assembly of First Nations and Inuit Taprit Kanatami for comment, but did not hear back by airtime. Fraser Needham, APTN National News, Ottawa.